Rob still in the cup, but a little bit frustrating not to finish it tonight.
Yeah, of course, we wanted to win the game and try and get it done in one night, but that's not the case now, so we're going to have to go again. Just said to the lads there, we paid for a slow start. Certainly had the slow start, we can't ever come off it, and I felt we did. And it was evident that we did, for whatever reason. But I thought as the half grew on in the first half, we got better. Really pleased that we got the goal at a very good time. And then I thought the second half we were excellent. I thought there was a lot of good things about us. I thought there was a lot more intensity. We got into a lot of good areas. It was the last bit was lacking then, you know, creating that big chance, and that's something that we've got to look at. I've got to look at. But overall, because of the start and going 1-0 down, you know, we'll take it. We'll take the replay, and we have to go and try and do it up there now.
Certainly, that second half dominated in terms of possession and territorially. But as you say, just their keeper's not been worked enough.
Exactly, and that's something that we've got to look at now, certainly. So it's down to us to work on it. We've got some very good players here, and we got into really good areas, but then it was that last bit, and it can be difficult when they get everyone back behind the ball and cover the spaces well. But yeah, I expect us to make one or two bigger chances than we did.
Substitutions often be great and sort of spur you on at the end, but that sort of, you built up a real head of steam, and they made a few changes, you did as well, and it never picked up again in that.
There was an injury where they took the time for a while, and yeah, you're right, it was a couple of changes, and we had the momentum at that moment, and it was probably quite clever and cute from them to slow it down, and yeah, to regain that momentum was difficult, but you know, the lads kept trying, they kept working, they gave absolutely everything tonight. It just wasn't to be in terms of a win. But you know, if we don't win, don't lose, and we're going to have to go up there and see a lot of them over the next week or two.
Well, I was going to say, it'll be back-to-back trips, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It'll be days before the championship game. One or two anxious moments late on, good save from Ethan Horvath, but
yeah,
you know, they decided to have a go in the stoppage time.
Yeah, well, I think a little bit from our doing as well. You know, one or two sloppy moments just allowed them to put the ball in the box. We didn't win the header, and it's a phenomenal save. I need to see it back, but it was a great save from Ethan. And we needed him then. You know, we needed him to make that big save, so full credit to him.
Harry Corning as well, getting off the mark with a goal, as you say, came at the right time, but the right time for him as well to get off the mark.
Yeah, really pleased for Corns. He's a brilliant lad. He's amazing around the place. Obviously a big part of what we do, and really pleased for him on a start tonight to get the goal.
I mean, in terms of selection, you said you wanted to keep that momentum going that you'd built up and not make too many changes, and you've done that. Then players have got minutes into their legs more for Corley Woodrow and Reece Burke, etc. Yeah,
that's right. I mean, a couple of the changes were forced. Locks was someone we needed to look after, and Alfie I felt was the right thing to do. But then we wanted to freshen it up slightly, but then keep that real strength to try and keep the momentum going. And I felt we did that. There was some really good individual performances. I thought Louis Watson was.
I was going to mention him. Yeah.
Louis Watson was terrific, really brave. Exactly what he's been like since we've come in from day one. I thought Corley was really good and grew into the game as well. And he'll be frustrated because that last little bit wasn't there, but that's going to come when he gets sharper. But he showed lots of good moments tonight. Corns with the goal. And there was lots of others as well. I thought Gabe Osho at the back was very, very good, very composed as well. So lots of good individual performances, and still areas for us to keep working on.